If you're shopping while working, eating, or even listening to this podcast, then you know and love the thrill of a deal. But are you getting the deal and cash back? Rakuten shoppers do. They get the brands they love, savings, and cash back. And you can get it too. Start getting cash back at your favorite stores like Levi's, Plow and Hearth, Adidas, Sephora, and Neiman Marcus. Stack sales on top of cash back and feel what it's like to know you're maximizing the savings. And it's easy to use. And you get your cash back sent to you through PayPal or check. The idea is simple. Stores pay Rakuten for sending them shoppers, and Rakuten shares the money with you as cash back. Download the free Rakuten app or go to Rakuten.com to start saving today. It's the most rewarding way to shop. That's Rakuten. Rakuten.com.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into our time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Friday with episodes of the Chase and Sanborn Hour, the Aldrich Family, the Great Gildersleeve, and Fibber McGee and Molly. A lot of stuff going on here on this Friday. This is the 5th day of September, 248th day of the year, 117 days remaining in 2025. The First Continental Congress met in Philadelphia on this date in 1774. The Republic of Texas made military hero Sam Houston its first president. Cassius Clay won the gold medal in boxing at the Rome Olympic Games in 1960. You would know Cassius Clay more as Muhammad Ali. In 1972, a Palestinian terrorist group called Black September attacked and took hostages, 11 Israeli athletes hostage, at the Munich Olympic Games.
Building now swarming with Germans trying to rescue the Israelis. All day long, these strange-sounding sirens of Europe have been going, that two-note thing that you saw in so many World War II movies, that bam, pulsating through the city. All of the hostages are dead. Most of the Arabs are dead. 3 of them are in hospitals, and 1 of them may still be on the loose, being hunted in the hills of Bavaria. The Olympics are in doubt.
We mourn our Israel friends, victims of this brutal assault. The Olympic flag and the flags of all the world fly at half-mast. Sadly, in this imperfect world, the greater and the more important the Olympic Games become, the more they are open to commercial, political, and now criminal pressure.
Jim McKay, a sports commentator for years and years with ABC, spent about 16 hours on the air navigating this entire situation. Later, he said, reflecting on the outcome of this whole thing, he said, our worst fears are realized. They're gone. They're all gone. It was spontaneous, not pre-planned. He also shared ongoing concerns about whether he had been sensitive enough to the victims' families, particularly the family of weightlifter David Berger, a U.S.-based athlete among those killed. They eventually reassured him he'd handled the coverage well. Now, in later years, when interviewed, he called that moment the most memorable single moment of my career. And I don't know why that chokes me up, but it does. You know, it is difficult to do those sort of events. And it is just amazing that he did so well on terror at the Olympics on this date back in 1972. 3 years later in Sacramento, California, a follower of incarcerated cult leader Charles Manson named Lynette Fromm, Squeaky Fromm, attempted to kill President Ford, but was thwarted by a Secret Service agent.
I noticed a person in the second or third row in a brightly colored dress who appeared to want to either shake hands or speak, or at least wanted to get closer to me. I stopped because I was gradually moving toward the state capitol, and that was my first impression of a person who had a dress on. I, of course, didn't know who it was. As I stopped, I saw a hand come through the crowd in the first row, and that was the only active gesture that I saw, but in the hand was a weapon.
President Ford recalling the events of this date in 1975. NASA launched a Voyager 1 spacecraft on this date in 1977. It was launched 16 days after Voyager 2. It's still communicating through the NASA Deep Space Network, and it's projected to reach a distance of 1 light day from Earth in November of 2026. Isn't it amazing that we're still learning today from all of that? Space Shuttle Discovery landed after its first voyage on this date in 1984. Stung by criticism, the royal family had reacted coldly to the death of Princess Diana. Queen Elizabeth delivered condolences on this date in 1997 in a rare address to the nation.
There are lessons to be drawn from her life and from the extraordinary and moving reaction to her death.
Queen Elizabeth on this date in 1997. On that same date, back in 1997, humanitarian Mother Teresa, who won a Nobel Peace Prize for her work with the poor, died in Calcutta. She was 87. Passing away on this date in history, the man behind the candid camera, Alan Thunt. Singer, actress Giselle McKenzie, and if you've never seen Giselle McKenzie's work with Jack Benny on the violin, it was hilarious. Journalist Bruce Morton, Hugh O'Brien, whom I'm named after, by the way. No, my real name is Wyatt. Not Hugh. Wyatt Cox. My mother had a crush on Hugh O'Brien. She named me because at the time he was playing Wyatt Earp on television. She admitted that years after my father had died. It's hilarious. Lawyer, writer, political activist Phyllis Shapley also passing away on this day, along with Hugh O'Brien. And Sergio Mendes. What wonderful bossa nova beats. We will always remember Brazil 66, Brazil 77, and all the subsequent permutations that Sergio Mendes began. Also passing away on this date, the Cajun storyteller and the Cajun chef, Justin Wilson.
You know, I got a friend was got a little boy cheering, not quite seven. And that little boy cheering, up until the time he's not quite seven, don't say a word. He can yell, but he don't say something. And his mama and papa, they worry, whoo, man, you know. And bye. They take him to the doctor, and the doctor say that I can't find something wrong. And he hit himself in the head, say, you know, maybe like that. But he okay. And one morning at breakfast, just before he's 7-year-old, he looked at his mama and said, Mama, this doggone toast is burned like the devil, I guarantee. Well, she do a handsprung right now. And his papa, he lose his spoke plumb. He can't say a word. And after a while, his mama says, son, All these years you ain't never say something before. How come you ain't say something till now, huh? He say, up to now, everything been okay.
The Cajun storyteller who also went on PBS at Cajun Cookin', Justin Wilson, passing away on this date 24 years ago. Birthdays on this date include a man who gave us all so many laughs. We lost him last year and it was sad. Let's remember for a moment Bob Newhart, born on this date.
I worked as an accountant for about 2 years in Chicago. I got a degree in accounting, went into the Army during the Korean War. Remember that one? And, no benefits. And I have held close to 30 separate accounting jobs in 2 years, which is like 3 weeks at each place, you know. I found one thing is true, that they always put you through an orientation program. You spend 1 week learning all the problems you're going to have to face in this new job. But invariably, after the week in orientation, the first problem you run into, your first day on the job, was never covered in any of the sessions. Now, with this kind of prologue, this may seem kind of a jump. My favorite movie is King Kong, the monster movie. This is the greatest monster movie ever made, and the biggest scene, of course, the one you all remember from King Kong, is when King Kong climbs the outside of the Empire State Building. All right, now putting these two thoughts together. This is the night that King Kong climbs the outside of the Empire State Building. It's also the first night on the job for a new guard. See? This is his first night on the job.
Oh my gosh. What a wonderful setup and what a wonderful routine of being the guard the night King Kong climbed the Empire State Building. Bob Newhart, born on this date in history. As I said, we lost him last year at the age of 24. Also born on this date, Jesse James, Jack Daniel, and if you don't know what he's popular for, I don't even want to talk to you. Composer John Cage, Raquel Welch, and the lead singer of Queen, Freddie Mercury, all born on this date in history, and they have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
She won a Tony Award for creating the role of Maria in West Side Story back in 1957. She has and has been singing for years. Robert Goulet's ex, Carol Lawrence, 93 years old today. Actor William Devane is 86. He was James Bond in one movie, the 1969 film On Her Majesty's Secret Service. George Lazenby, 86. Al Stewart, The Year of the Cat, 80 years old today. Loudon Wainwright III, with that dead skunk in the middle of the road, 79 years old today. The cartoonist of Kathy, whose real name is also Kathy Geiswhite, is 75 today. Michael Keaton is 74, and while a lot of people remember him from the funny stuff, they remember when he said,
"I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me."
What are you?
I'm Batman.
For a lot of people, it was hard to take Michael Keaton as Batman seriously, but he did a good job. Michael Keaton is 74 years old today. Dweezil Zappa, 56 years old today. From Charmed, Rose McGowan, who has been big in the Me Too movement.
I've been harassed. I've been maligned. And you know what? I'm just like you.
Rose McGowan is 52 years old today. And from the Vampire Diaries, Kat Graham is 36. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 5th day of September as their birthday. If this is your birthday,
we baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
Up next on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, an episode of the Chase and Sanborn Hour, going all the way back 88 years, September 5th, 1937, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox on a Friday.
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Let's look ahead to 1966, and there you are in your beautiful new home. You've got automatic gadgets everywhere. There's a sparkling new dream car in your garage. The youngsters are in a fine college. All's right with the world. Is this just an idle dream? No, this is a real future that you can start building right now. A secure, carefree, prosperous future built with United States savings bonds. In 10 years, you will get back $4 for every $3 you've invested. Join the payroll savings plan where you work, or buy bonds where you bank. Start in 1956 to make 1966 the beginning of the golden years.
The Chase and Sanborn Hour was an all-star extravaganza during its time, including Nelson Eddy, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, W.C. Fields, Don Amici, and so many great people. And that's what we're going to hear now. The all-star Chase and Sanborn Hour from 88 years ago, September 5th, 1937, and they even have a guest star, Ida Lupino. Let's listen in as we hear from Mr. Amici in a moment.
The makers of the coffee you know is fresh, Chase and Sanborn Coffee, whose big September sale now being held will benefit everyone, presents the Chase and Sanborn Hour. And your host, Don Amici. This is the Chase and Sanborn Hour, and this is Don Amici welcoming you for all of us. For Nelson Eddy, whose magnificent voice has made him one of the most important figures in the musical world today. For the ace of comedians, our own W.C. Fields.
Yeah, he's an ace and I'm a joker. We're a couple of deuces wild. Continue dealing, Mr. Amici.
Well, since you've handed me the deck, Charlie, I'll deal a pair of queens. Our guest, Miss Ida Lupino, who walks away with new honors in her latest picture, Artisan Models, and our own lovely Dorothy Lamour.
Ah, my queen of hearts. What a hand to hold. Oh.
And to make it a full house, there's Robert Armbruster and, of course, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. We hope you'll enjoy your visit with us, and we hope, too, that throughout this week you will enjoy Chase and Sanborn Coffee. Few singers have ever been as widely acclaimed as Nelson Eddy, or have so completely won the hearts of American audiences. From one of his greatest pictures, Naughty Marietta, Nelson greets us with a song we all like to remember. Nelson Eddy singing, I'm Falling in Love with Someone.
I've a very strange feeling I never felt before. 'Tis a kind of a grind of depression. My heart's acting strangely, it feels rather sore. At least it gives me that impression. My pulses leap madly without any cause. Believe me, I'm telling you truly. I'm gay without cause, then sad without cause. My spirits are truly unruly. For I'm falling in love with someone good. I'm falling in love with someone head of world.
Nelson Eddy steps for a romantic serenade to one of the hardest tongue twisters in all music. From Iolanthe, he brings us Gilbert and Sullivan's unique musical picture of a bad dream. Nelson Eddy singing The Lord Chancellor's Nightmare.
Love unrequited robs me of my rest. Love, hopeless love, my ardent soul encumbers. Love, nightmare-like, lies heavy on my chest and weaves itself into my midnight slumber. When you're lying awake with a dismal headache and repose is tabooed by anxiety, I concede you may use any language you choose to indulge in without impropriety. For your brain is on fire, the bedclothes conspire of usual slumber to plunder you. First your counterpane goes and uncovers your toes, and your sheet slips demurely from under you. Then the blanketing tickles you, feel like mixed pickles so terribly sharp as the pricking. And you're hot and you cross and you tumble and toss till there's nothing but stew and the ticking. Then the bedclothes all creep to the ground in a heap, and you pick them all up in a tangle. Next your pillow resigns and politely declines to remain at its usual angle. Well, you get some repose in the form of a doze with hot eyeballs and head ever aching. But your slumbering teams of such horrible dreams that you'd very much better be waking. For you dream you are crossing the channel and tossing about in a steamer from Harwich, which is something between a large bathing machine and a very small second-class carriage. And you're giving a treat, penny ice and cold meat, to a party of friends and relations. They're a ravenous horde, and they all came aboard a Sloane Square in South Kensington stations. And bound on that journey, you find your attorney who started that morning from Devon. He's a bit undersized, and you don't feel surprised when he tells you he's only 11. Well, you're driving like mad with a singular lad. By the by, the ship's now a four-wheeler. And you're playing round games, and he calls you bad names, and you tell him that ties pay the dealer. But this you can't stand, so you throw up your hand, and you feel it as cold as an icicle. And your shirt and your socks, the black silk with gold clocks, crossing Salisbury Plain on a bicycle. And he and the crew are on bicycles, too, which they've somehow or other invested in. And he's telling the tars all the particulars of a company he's interested in. It's a scheme of devices to get at low prices, all goods from cough mixtures to cables, which tickle the sailors by treating retailers as though they were all vegetables. You get a good spadesman to plant a small tradesman, first take off his boots with a boot tree, and his legs will take root, and his fingers will shoot, and they'll blossom and bud like a fruit tree. From the greengrocer tree, you get grapes and green peas, cauliflowers, pineapples, and cranberries, while the pastry cook plant cherry brandy will grant apple puffs and three-corners and banberries. Well, the shares are a penny, and ever so many are taken by Rothschild and Baring. And just as a few are allotted to you, you awake with a shudder despairing. You're a regular wreck with a crick in your neck, and no wonder you snore, for your head's on the floor, and you've needles and pins from your toes to your shins, and your flesh is a creep, for your left leg's asleep, and you cramp in your toes, and a fly on your nose, and some bluff in your lung, and a feverish tongue, and a thirst that's intense, and a general sense that you haven't been sleeping in clover. But the darkness has passed, and it's daylight at last, and the night has been long. Ditto, ditto, my song. And thank goodness they're both of them.
A mighty nice musical nightmare, Nelson.
Thanks, Don.
But unfortunately, all nightmares aren't quite so agreeable. Take a look at Edgar Bergen, will you? Looks as if he'd been through a real nightmare.
Probably that little nightmare Charlie McCarthy is after him again.
Oh, is that so? I heard that last crack there. Well, you can't pin that on me. I haven't seen Bergen all week.
No. Now, Charlie, you know I've been very busy.
That's
Yes. And there are so many little things, that take up so much time.
Isn't it true? Yes. Yes, so many little things take up so much time. That's pretty good. Yes, well, I saw you with one of those little things down at the Coconut Grove. And she wasn't so little either.
Well,
Am I right or am I right?
well, if you must know, I have met a charming young lady.
Oh.
Yes, and I have, well, shall I say, been entertaining her with, well, shall I say, some degree of success.
Well, did you, or are you just, shall you say? Well, be definite. Have you seen her often?
Well, only about 4 times the past week.
Only 4 times. Mm-hmm. Are you courting her or are you haunting her?
No.
Now, Bergen, come clean now. Tell me everything.
Everything?
Yes. It still may not be too late.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll tell you, Charlie. This girl is different.
They all are, lad.
I see.
Different. Tell me more.
Fool? All right. Well, this girl of mine, well, she doesn't care much for the glamour and the nightlife. She prefers the simple things.
Bergen, you're sitting pretty. Tell me, did you kiss her?
Well,
liar.
All right.
Oh, come now. Remember, we're pals.
Yes.
I won't talk.
No. Well,
The suspense is awful. Did you?
Well,
Oh, come.
Well, what business is it of yours?
Oh, so you couldn't kiss her, huh?
Well, after all, why should I?
Why should you? That's too much for me. That's too much. After all, it's being done, you know.
Yes, I suppose so. Charlie, you don't seem to be able to appreciate the cultural influence woman has on man.
Uh-huh.
Woman is like a delicate flower.
Delicate flower. Bergen, you don't get around much, do you? He's so naive, isn't he? Delicate flower. That's all well and good, but that can be carried too far, you know.
I see. Well, now, I'm not going to tell you any more about her.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Well, why? I always tell you about my girls. Of course, I have something to tell, though.
Well, this girl of mine, she will undoubtedly go into pictures.
Yes?
Yes, she says she can act.
She says she can act?
Yes.
Well, then you can be sure she can if she says so.
Yes. And I've offered to help her get in pictures.
That's nice.
Yes, but you know, it's so discouraging.
Isn't it?
Yes. So I gave her a pair of silver foxes, just to cheer her up.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yes. I imagine she likes me a great deal, or she wouldn't have accepted them.
Yeah. Pardon me. Go on, won't you?
Charlie, frankly, do you think I'm foolish?
Bergen, I have nothing to say, and this is the time to say it.
Well, she phoned me this morning to tell me that she received my billet doux.
Your what-a-boo?
My billet doux.
No.
Yes.
Oh, isn't that sweet? What's a billet doux?
Well, it's a letter.
Oh, a letter?
Yes.
Now she calls it a billet doux. Later on, it'll be called Exhibit A.
I see.
How old are you, Bergen?
Well, I'm in my early 30s.
That's too bad. You're too old.
Too old for what?
For me to tell you what every young man should know. Say, why don't you get married, Mr. Bergen?
Well, why?
Well, you might as well. You have that worried look already. In fact, you're the most married-looking single man I've ever seen. Yes, sir, I've decided you should get married, Bergen.
I should?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're right.
I know I'm right. It's a shame to waste a face like that.
Oh, that's...
Well, Charlie seems to be rather cynical about Edgar Bergen's love affair, but perhaps with music we can appeal to his sentimental side. So we turn on the moon, sift a little silver light through the shadows of some fragrant old garden, and listen to Dorothy Lamour as she sings Whispers in the Dark.
Night and the stars and the moonbeams, music and dancing and wine, and then in the dark the whispers like a moment of love divine. Whispers in the dawn, two shadows in the night, so gentle and so tender that every little word is like a song of sweet delight. Whispers in the dawn, how heavenly they seem, when arms and lips surrender, and every little kiss is like a dream within a dream. But soon the breezes whisper to the trees that dawn is near. So soon their little paradise of love will disappear. Whispers in the dawn, while stars are in the blue. Upon a night like this, perhaps I'll hear a little whisper in the dark from you. But soon the breezes whisper to the trees that dawn is near. So soon their little paradise of love will disappear. Whispers in the dark, while stars are in the blue. Upon a night like this, perhaps I'll hear a little whisper in the dark.
Whispers are usually for the ears of one listener. So we'll have to raise our voices in this good news we want everybody to hear. During September, there's a big special Chase and Sanborn sale that will benefit everyone all over the United States and Canada. Here are the facts.
Right now, and all the rest of this month, there's a big September sale on Chase and Sanborn Dated Coffee. Don't miss this opportunity to get Dated Coffee. The superb coffee you know is fresh at special sale prices. Every bag of Chase and Sanborn Dated Coffee is guaranteed fresh by a unique dating and delivery system. Every bag is rushed fresh to your grocer with the delivery date plainly marked on it for you to see. It can't be sold stale. It can't have that bitter, rancid taste of stale coffee. It can't upset your stomach and your nerves. It can't make you headachy, cross, and depressed as stale coffee may. And here's another point. With freshness guaranteed by our dating and delivery system, we can pack this superb coffee in an economical dated paper bag and pass the saving on to you. This makes Chase and Sanborn Dated Coffee a wonderful value at any time. And right now, during September, you get an added saving on every pound you buy. If you are a regular Dated Coffee user, take advantage of these special sale prices. If you have not yet tried Chase and Sanborn Dated Coffee, be sure to get acquainted with it while the sale is on. Find out this week how rich and fresh coffee can be. Ask your grocer for a pound of fresh Chase and Sanborn Dated Coffee the next time you buy coffee.
Not many years ago, Ida Lupino was just an ambitious young extra praying for a break and never getting it. But one day, her fairy godmother got to work. Alan Dwan, the famous director, saw her in a casting office and immediately signed her for his next picture. Today, she is scoring another hit in Paramount's new picture, Artists and Models. For us, Ida Lupino plays the title role in an original sketch by True Boardman, Salute the Baroness.
Salute the Baroness, with Ida Lupino as the Baroness Anna Gregg and Don Amici as Colonel Van Storm. It is Berlin in the late summer of 1916. Here in a palace in the Wilhelmstrasse, Far from the horror of the battlefields, a great ball is in progress. Here, amid laughter and music, it is almost as though the war were a distant memory. Almost, for in a small room just off the balcony of the ballroom...
Oh, so. Well, what luck, Baroness?
As you wished. He has asked me for the next dance.
Good. You managed an introduction?
I thought he might be suspicious, so we conveniently just happened to meet on the balcony.
Excellent. You understand your orders?
Oh, perfectly. Everything is arranged?
Everything. You will be sure to specify the small gate behind the conservatory. We must avoid any commotion.
Of course, Commander.
Remember, your warning must be believable. It must grow out of an apparent, personal concern for Colonel von Storm.
A personal concern for a man I've known less than an hour? Yes, it is not impossible when the man concerned is the charming Colonel von Storm. In fact, if this were not wartime... But no matter it is, and there's nothing so futile as might have been. But the dance must be ended. He'll be looking for me.
I need not tell you, Baroness, that you're doing a great service for the Vaterland.
That is my one desire, Commander. And now you will excuse me, gentlemen. Colonel von Storm is waiting for his dance.
Good fortune, Baroness.
Oh, you dance divinely, Fräulein. Tell me, is that laughter always in your eyes when you are dancing with a man?
Are you sure it's laughter, Herr Colonel von Storm? But regardless, the answer is no.
Who are you? Since you know me, it is only fair.
Of course. I'm Anna Gregg.
Anna Gregg? Well, where have you been all these years? Berlin has needed you.
Oh, needed me, Colonel.
Look around and you will see why. Find me a pretty face, aside from the married ones.
You will forgive me, Colonel, but I forgot to mention that I am the Baroness, Anna Gregg.
Oh, a Baroness. And that means a baron.
Oh, quite a baron.
I could kill him.
That won't be necessary, Colonel. That was accomplished over a year ago.
Oh, I am sorry.
Are you really? Personally, I'm quite glad.
Why, Baroness.
Oh, Heinrich was such a bore, and he danced so badly. Not at all as well as you, for instance, Colonel von Storm.
You know that you are a fascinating woman, Baroness?
Oh, even if I had the faintest suspicion of it, Colonel, I should never admit it to you. Only that woman is a mystery to a man who is still a mystery to herself.
An epigram, and a splendid one.
Naturally, since it's a lie.
It won't do, Anna Gregg.
Won't do?
Fencing with words. Empty speeches on our lips to conceal what we feel in our hearts. It's all it has been since the moment we met. I must see you again. Away from here. Tonight.
Oh, no.
Tomorrow, then. The day after. But it must be, Anna Gregg.
Oh, it's impossible, believe me.
Another man?
Oh, of course not. Oh, I can't tell you.
Is it then because we've only met tonight? And you are afraid of impulse? You can't be, Anna. These things happen to us, and they are stronger than we are.
Oh, you think I don't know? Now listen to me. We cannot meet again because... Wait, dance us into the alcove there.
Very well. Now?
No. Keep dancing, but apart from the others. We shan't meet again because you must not be here. You must leave Berlin.
Leave Berlin?
Essen, Bolstein, all of them know. Last week, important information concerning our troops reached the hands of the enemy. It has been discovered how.
Interesting. But how...
How do I know? That's unimportant. They plan to take you at midnight, but it's...
Anna.
Go out through the garden. Behind the conservatory is a small gate. There will be no guards there. Now go, please.
But you... If they learn you have fooled me...
Oh, they will not learn. And if they do, c'est la guerre, as our enemies would say.
And now remember this. If this war ever ends, I'm going to find you.
If it ever ends. Auf Wiedersehen, Herr Colonel. Go now quickly before the music starts again.
Auf Wiedersehen, Anna Gregg.
Come in. Well?
It is done.
Good, Baroness. It should be amusing to observe the Colonel's face when he realizes just how you have befriended him.
I shall remain.
The guard should have him here in a moment.
You found your task difficult, Baroness?
Oh, to the contrary. Almost pleasant, in fact.
Yes?
The prisoner, Commander. In there with you.
Good evening, gentlemen. And Baroness Craig. How pleasant that we should meet again.
Isn't it?
Well, Commander?
What have you to say?
What is there to say? Thanks to the Baroness, you know all that you wish to know. I would be a fool to attempt denials.
You anticipate death calmly, my friend.
Naturally. Do not all of us who choose this way to serve our respective countries?
Mm-hmm. In the morning, then, a firing squad.
Oh, but certainly. Baroness, forgive me. In the hurry of my departure out there, I forgot to thank you for the dance.
The pleasure was mine, Colonel von Storm.
Yes, I suppose so. Baroness, would it mean anything to you if I told you now that I meant what I said out there? That we must meet again?
It would mean nothing.
You will still let me be shot in the morning?
It shall be a pleasure to watch the process, Colonel.
Well, Commander, I think she will do.
You're right, von Storm. She will.
Wolfstein, you agree? Perfectly.
Yes, but I don't understand.
A necessary deception, Baroness. When you offered your services to our cause, Essen at once realized that we could use you on an important mission.
And I suggested as much to my chief.
Your chief?
Perhaps you would care to meet him. The Colonel von Storm.
Oh, then you...
I must beg forgiveness. But we had to be sure. If you had failed to carry out our order, we might have suspected you of, shall we say, feminine weakness. But I believe you would have led that firing squad yourself, Baroness.
Yeah, you can be sure I would have.
Then you are decided? She is the one?
She is the one.
I'm glad. And when does my service begin?
Tonight. The car will be here at 11, which will take you to a waiting plane. The plane will carry you to Holland. From there, arrangements are already made to get you into France. Essen.
Jawohl.
You will see to the car?
Jawohl, Herr Colonel.
Wallstein.
Ja.
Check again on arrangements for the plane.
Jawohl.
I shall give the final instructions to the Baroness.
Very good, Colonel. Baroness, permit me to salute you.
For the fatherland, Baroness.
For the fatherland. Auf Wiedersehen, gentlemen. Your instructions, Colonel von Storm?
Once you have reached Paris, you will take every means to ingratiate yourself with the General Doumer and the French High Command.
Are they gone?
Wait. No one outside.
The windows.
With these curtains drawn, blind. Oh, Annette.
Oh, Pierre, my Pierre.
Oh, darling, darling.
Oh, it's been so long, Pierre, 1,000 years.
And it may be thousands more.
Oh, no, it can't be. Let this be the last, and out of it, both of us, to Holland or America, perhaps. We shall have done enough. No one has served France more, Pierre.
We shall never have done enough until it's over. Time then to think of us.
If there is any us by then. Oh, my darling, if either of us should slip.
Oh, no. We can't slip, Annette. We won't. But there's little time. I give this word to General Doumer. A new offensive on the Somme within 4 days, with 6 brigades. Weakest spot on the German line will be the village of Chateau Thierry. Full strength of the counteroffensive should fall there. Do you have that?
Offensive, Somme, 4 days, 6 brigades, weak spot, Chateau Thierry. Strike there on counterattack.
Good. And Annette, tell Doumer he's to give you information, valid information on unimportant things to get back to me, so that I can convince Essen and the others that you are a successful German agent in Paris. I don't want the risk of a change.
Then I shan't come back here.
No, Annette.
Oh, but if you need me...
I shall not need you. Oh, that's a lie. Of course, my life is only half a life apart from you, Annette. But what must be...
Oh, no, Pierre, listen to me. It's more dangerous for you every day. Come back to Paris, too, while your moves are still unquestioned.
No, Annette.
But it may mean your life, my darling.
And if it does, do you realize, Annette, that a single piece of information that we get through to Doumer may mean 40,000 lives saved for France?
Yes, I know, Pierre, and you're right. It's only that every time we meet like this, I'm so desperately afraid in my heart that it'll be the last. Kiss me.
Oh, Annette. And believe me, a day in Holland or America, we'll see it yet. Oh, darling. You understand? You will learn all you can of French activities. Placements of batteries. New brigades moved up into line.
The car is ready.
Good.
The Baroness understands all she's to do?
Perfectly, Commander Essen. Then this is Auf Wiedersehen again, Colonel von Storm.
Again, Baroness. And may we dance together soon. And once again, may you whisper secret warnings into my ear.
Yes, Colonel.
Good night, Baroness. I'm sure you will serve our country well.
If my service is as great as yours, I can ask no more. Good night, Colonel von Storm. It was pleasant to have met you.
Thank you, Ida Lupino. You certainly make a charming Baroness. And if your ardent young admirer, Charles McCarthy, will only be patient a bit longer, we'll see that he gets his chance to co-star with you in the very special, super dramatic opus he has written for you. But first, let me say that the Chase and Sanborn Hour with W.C. Fields, Nelson Eddy, Edgar Bergen, and Charlie McCarthy, and Dorothy Lamour will continue in just a moment.
The first half of the Chase and Sanborn Hour, 88 years ago, September 5th, 1937, on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll have the conclusion next.
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
There's a price tag on almost everything. Whether you drive a shiny new 1952 model or a pre-war jalopy, you had to pay the price. And when you're driving that car, remember that speed also has its price. The price tag on speed violations last year was 15,000 killed and 500,000 injured. This year, thousands of lives can be saved if you and millions of other motorists come to the sober realization that speed is the biggest killer on the highways and resolve to slow down before you or someone else pays the price that must be paid for it. You can do your part by keeping within speed limits. At all times, drive as though your life depends on it. It does.
Now we continue with the conclusion of this Chase and Sanborn Hour from 88 years ago, September 5th, 1937, including Charles McCarthy.
Spies to the right of us and spies to the left of us. It's getting to be a habit around here.
Say, I hear you've written a play about spies, Charlie.
Yes, I have, Don.
What do you call this play about spies?
I call it, Spies. It's one of those tricky titles. Good, eh? The scene is the ballroom of the Grand Hotel off the coast of Labrador. Duke Ole Olsen, a Swedish spy, played by Mr. Charles McCarthy, that's me, is dancing with the Countess Lena Genster, a Hungarian spy. This spy is played by Miss Ida Lupino. The time is indefinite.
Yeah, well, look, Charlie, what do I do?
Oh, you're a spy. You lurk around.
Yeah, but what do I do?
Well, that's what you do. You stop and lurk and listen.
You dance divinely, Duke.
Ah, well, you ain't so bad yourself, Countess.
The music is divine, is it not?
Yeah, there is that. It's the cats, especially the violin.
Oh, that song, always it makes me think of my homeland.
Yeah, me too, Countess. And never get tired of hearing the Blue Danube. Did you hear that?
What is it?
I think I heard a spy spying.
Tell me, who are those three gentlemen wading in the punch bowl?
Well, if they're wading in the punch bowl, they ain't no gentlemen. Oh, those three. Well, they are three German spies. That's hair falling and hair tonic and hair today and gone tomorrow. Behind them is their superior. That's a Baron Nelson von Hede.
Tell me, what news from Sweden, Duke?
There's bad news. That's very bad, Countess. There is labor trouble in the match factory. Oh, the matches have gone on strike.
Oh, what is Sweden without matches?
Norway. Yeah. My poor Sweden. Matches, always matches. Ugh, how we suffer.
But there is no time to waste. We must get the papers.
For Sweden.
For Hungary.
Quick, let us hide in the butler's pantry while no one is looking.
Harry, dear.
Area. Alone at last, eh? They'll never suspect we're English.
We're safe here, my lad. Safe as a bug in a rug.
Oh, it's a bit all right here.
Yes. Oh, for a side of Piccadilly Circus and a cut of roast beef.
Aye, and a peep at Leicester Square and a plate of fish and chips.
Oh, lovely. Let's go back, Harry. Let's chuck this old booming spy business.
We can't leave now, Harriet. I must get the papers. It's for England, old gal.
Yes, for England.
Yes. Come in. Welcome and greeting, Baron von Hede. You're right on time. We never expected you.
Also, are you the Duke von Ole-Olsen?
Yeah, sure I am.
And the Fräulein is Countess Lina Genster?
I am.
Well, I know who I am, so that's that. Countess, you will go to Bombay. Proceed with plan 31KX until you contact Spy F7, who will give you the further instructions concerning the campaign along line 55F of the...
You got pretty deep into that time, Nelson. That's reduced from 98.50, but still 2 pair of pants.
Nun, it's dot clear?
That is clear.
Ausgezeichnet. Keep in touch with me. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, Chitanya.
Skull.
Sure he's gone, Pat.
Faith and so he has, Bridget.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure, and now we're Irish spies, my darling.
And faith and so we are.
Yes. Sure, and we have to get the papers, Pat.
Faith and so we do, Bridget.
Sure, and it's for Ireland.
Faith and so it is.
So sure.
Faith. Entrez-vous, monsieur.
Who is this?
I am Don Carlos Amici. Carlos.
Yeah, well, I heard you the first time. Who are you?
I am a spy.
Well, welcome. You have come to the right place, because we are holding a convention.
Then we waste no time. I bring the bombs. You, Count, will place your bomb on the banks of the Mississippi Wabash.
Yeah, senor.
And you, senorita, you explode your bomb on the banks of the Mississippi Hudson.
We'll never get to the Mississippi.
Yeah. But do I pick on the bank, senor?
I hate money. Proceed with your tasks. Adios.
Tally ho.
Scaram. And now is our chance to get the papers.
What papers?
The evening papers, to see if the Giants are still on top.
Well, after that session with Charlie, intrigue, and mixed dialects, I'm not quite sure who I am. But assuming that I'm still me, I'd like to sing a new song which should put us straight again. Me, myself, and I. I just left the convention, a most important convention. We had quite a lengthy chat, and I'm here to tell you that me, myself, and I are all in love with you. We all think you're wonderful, we do. Me, myself, and I have just one point of view. We're convinced there's no one else like you. It can't be denied, dear. You brought the sun to us. We'd be satisfied, dear, if you belong to one of us. So if you pass me by, 3 hearts will break in two. 'Cause me, myself, and I are all in love with you. Myself and I are all in love with you. We all think you're wonderful, we do. Me, myself, and I have just one point of view. We're convinced there's no one else like you. It can't be denied, dear. You brought the sun to us. We'd be satisfied, dear, if you belong one of us. So, if you pass me by, 3 hearts will break in two. 'Cause me, myself, and I are all in love with you. Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere a nose is blooming, somewhere a feud is brewing. Paging W.C. Fields. Well, Bill, how's every little thing?
I never pay attention to any little things, Don, excepting Charles.
Why, don't you like Charlie, Bill?
Oh, he talks too much when Bergen's around. When he's alone, he doesn't open his mouth. Hello, Toothache.
Hello, Mr. Fields.
Swamp Root, I thought I plowed you under last week.
What's the matter? Don't you love me, Mr. Fields?
Yes, I do, Charles. I was going to buy you a little present today, a coat.
Oh, what kind of a coat, Mr. Fields?
Coat of paint.
Oh.
I've always thought a shellacking would do you good.
Yeah? Well, why didn't you get it for me?
I tossed a coin that said heads, a coat of shellac for Charles, and tails, a bottle of tonsil varnish for myself.
So what happened, Mr.
I
Fields?
tossed the coin and went down the sewer. Just status quo.
Bill, what have you been doing over the weekend?
I bought a hotel, Don.
Well, I didn't know you knew anything about hotels,
Oh,
Bill.
yes. I used to own a hotel in Bolivia, South America.
Well, how do you like the Bolivians, Bill?
I love the Bolivians. I had a brother who was killed in Bolivia. Any Bolivians around here? Yes, Brother Felix Wendell Schaefer Fields. Shot at the microphone for eulogizing Bolivia. We shot through the heart from the top gallery of the theater.
Shot for praising the country, Bill?
Yes, he said the country was too good for the people that lived there. I love Bolivia.
Well, what did they do with the man who shot your brother, Bill? Did they hang him?
No, the verdict was that the man who shot him was one of the best shots in Bolivia.
Boy, I don't think I'd care so much for the Bolivians if they do things like that, Bill.
Don't stand so close to me when you talk that way, Don. I love Bolivians. What was that? I never met a Bolivian that I wasn't passionately fond of.
Oh, that was only a door slamming, Bill.
I was in love with a girl in Bolivia once, Don.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
I don't Bolivia.
Charles, you're nothing but a tease.
Did you ever marry the girl, Bill?
No, she's snoring asleep, Don. In fact, that was her name, Sonora.
Do you love Bolivians better than me, Mr. Fields?
Yes, Charles, I love Bolivians next to you. I wish there were a couple next to you right now.
Well, would you like to go to Bolivia again, Mr. Fields?
How would you like to get down to the sawmill and play hopscotch among the buzzsaws?
Bill, tell me more about your hotel in Bolivia. How did you operate it?
Oh, we operated on the American and European plan, Don. We really ran the hotel on the American plan, but the guests paid off on the European plan.
Are the Bolivians easy to cater to, Bill?
Not exactly, Don. A guest in the hotel complained to me one day. Said, Senor Fields, the towels in my room are not large enough to dry your face on.
Well, what did you say, Bill?
I said, very well, we'll send you less water. I did everything to accommodate them, Don.
Well, did that satisfy him, Bill?
Now, he was always complaining. One day he said the swimming pool was so dirty you couldn't swim in it. I said, what do you think those frogs are doing, treading water? There's two windows in my room and only one screen, and the flies are coming in the other window.
Say, do you know, Mr. Fields, you know how to get rid of that red nose of yours?
Yeah, drink until it turns blue.
Go ahead, Bill. The flies were coming in the window without a screen in it.
Yeah, I said, well, take the screen out of the window that they're not coming in and put the screen in the window that they are coming in. Very stupid, some of those fellows.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bill.
Yeah. I love Bolivia. What was that, Don?
Nothing, Bill. Just another door slamming.
Oh, lock those doors, will you? Same fellow fell asleep one day, Don. The flies crawled over his nose. One great big green bottle fly flew in the window, sit down on the end of his proboscis and bit him.
Yeah, well, what did he do then, Bill?
I put his hand up with his face, brushed his nose, and said, just for that, you all get off. You know the right, you know it,
Wasn't that the hotel you ran right next to a bowling alley?
Yes, it was, Charles, but it was so quiet you couldn't hear a pin drop.
He's crazy.
You're full of ticks. Huh? Charles, how would you like me to split you 3 ways into a tripod? Now, my brother.
Your brother? I didn't know we were talking about your brother, Bill.
Ah, we will be from now on. I love Bolivia. All right, keep that door shut.
Go ahead, Bill.
One day, going out the rear of the hotel, Don, to milk the elk.
Milk the elk?
Used to keep an elk there, Don. Cow's eggs boiled in elk's milk, smothered with Bolivian onions, is one of the rare delicacies of Bolivia.
Oh, yeah. Go on, Bill, go on.
On the way to milk the elk behind the hotel, I saw Chief Okeechobee of the Appalachia Cola tribe.
That's quite a long name,
That
Bill.
was a tough one, too. Just a nickname, Don. The chief says, how, pale face, all but the nose. Funny face. Quite a kidder. I said, and how, Okeechobee? The squirrel was sitting under a tree feeding her papoose. She fell asleep and the baby started to cry. Rattlesnake approached.
Oh, rattlesnakes are horrible, Bill.
Oh, no, not Bolivian rattlesnakes, Don. They're full of intellect and the milk of human kindness.
Is that so, Bill?
Yeah, the rattlesnake shook its rattles to amuse the young papoose to prevent it from crying and waking its mother. The snake even took its tail. Even shook its tail in the baby's mouth so the baby could use it as a pacifier. Did it?
Is that a true story, Bill?
I beg your pardon, Don.
I said, is that a true story?
If it isn't, I hope Charles breaks his leg. Both of them.
Oh, Bill, but you forgot to tell me about your brother.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Don. I inherit some of my absent-mindedness from him.
Well, what was this brother's name, Bill?
Oh, I'd answer any name, Don, and stand without hitching. He lost his mind from playing marble-de-peg.
Well, did he ever get it back again?
Oh, yeah, he lost his mind. He forgot to play marble-de-peg and got his mind back again. But he's quite a student, Don.
Well, what did he study, Bill?
Oh, at the graduation exercises, the dean called my brother...
Dizzy Dean, I know.
No, Charles, call Hubble.
Oh.
He said, wipe the gum out of your ears, will you? Dizzy Dean called my brother out.
Out where, Bill?
He called him out at second base. What am I talking about?
You're talking about your brother, Bill.
Oh, thanks very much, Don. The dean said to my brother Hamilton...
Oh, his name is Hamilton, is it?
The dean said, Hamilton, you're now a full-fledged doctor.
Boy, I bet your brother was proud of that, huh?
No, Don, he wanted to be a lawyer. The dizzy dean said, but, my son, you have just completed 4 years in medical college.
So what did your brother say to that, Bill?
He said, I came here to be a lawyer, and I'll stay here until I am one. It was all mixed up, Don. He had marmalade on the brain.
Did he ever pass the bar?
That was his trouble. He never did. Went to cut a man's appendix out once. After the operation, the patient said, you forgot to cut out my appendix.
So what did your brother say, Bill?
Says, what do you think this is in the jar? The patient says, look at him yourself.
Did your brother look at him?
He did. He said, great heavens, I've removed my own appendix.
That's terrible, Bill.
Oh, yeah, my brother, he was pleading a case once, and he was so absent-minded, he saw it off the judge's leg. The jury laughed immoderately. No response from the
Boy,
audience.
he certainly was absent-minded.
Yes, he took after my cousin Penelope in that respect.
Well, you never told me about your cousin Penelope.
Oh,
was she pretty, Bill?
Oh, her face was so wrinkled, she looked like 7 miles of bad road. She had so many gold teeth, Don, she used to have to sleep with her head in a safe. Died in Bolivia.
Oh, Bill, it must be hard to lose a relative.
It's almost impossible.
Bill, tell me, whatever made you leave Bolivia?
I don't know, Don. I haven't found out to this day. I went to the governor's ball at Paz, Bolivia one night, and I woke up in the hospital next morning in Cucamonga, California.
Well, what happened, Bill?
I threw the covers off my bed and reached for the bell. The nurse come in and said you've broken all cross-country records between here and Bolivia, and you're the only man alive who ever jumped clear across the Panama Canal. Says, whatever made you try to kiss the governor of Bolivia's wife?
Oh, well, that was a silly thing to do, Bill. Whatever made you do it?
I don't know, Don. Must have been something I drank.
Yeah. How far is Bolivia from Cucamonga, Mr. Field?
Just one night's run, John.
Can I stay at your hotel, Mr. Field?
Yes, you can stand in the corner. I'll drive spikes in your head, and you can be the official hat rag.
Now, Bill, don't pick on Charlie that way.
Oh, he can't hurt me, Mr. Amici. I belong to the CIO.
CIO, eh? Can't injure oaks.
No.
Come, Charles, let me take you for a little walk.
Where are we going, Mr. Field?
What do you care? You're not coming back. I love Bolivia. I love Bolivia. I've forgotten the words to sing.
He loves Bolivia, so thank you, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, and thank you very much, W.C. Fields.
Well, here we are, back again.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The meeting is called to order.
Well, you sound very businesslike, Charlie.
I am, and definitely, too. The members of the September Sales Committee will answer the roll call. Don Amici?
Present, Sir Charles.
Carlton Cadell?
Accounted for, Chairman McCarthy.
I hate to call this next name, but if I must, I must. W.C. Fields.
I couldn't come today, Windwood.
If you fix on me again, I'll commit suicide.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If the grubs don't get you, then the termites must.
Yeah. As chairman in charge of the Chase and Sanborn's big September coffee sale.
Falderall and Gadzooks. I am the originator of that, the creator of the big noise.
You mean the big nose? I have arranged to have a handsome picture of myself and Mr. Fields appear in the American Weekly next Sunday.
My profile on the same page with that Pope head?
Yes. Why do you say that, Mr. Fields?
I'd like to fill you with whiskey, stuff a cork in your mouth, and let it age in the wood.
Well, anyhow, to spread the good news of Chase and Sanborn's big September sale of their Slough coffee, remember, September.
It's the September-October. Housewives, do not be surprised if any morning now you will find me at your back door selling Chase and Sanborn coffee.
Remember, September.
Gentlemen, in the spirit of this occasion, it behooves me to call to the attention of every woman who looks for special sales. The big September sale on Chase and Sanborn coffee.
This coming week and all the rest of this month, every housewife in the United States and Canada should take advantage of the big September sale on Chase and Sanborn dated coffee. The superb coffee you can be sure is fresh. Remember, this fine blend is guaranteed fresh by a unique dating and delivery system. Every bag is rushed fresh to your grocer with a delivery date plainly marked on it to protect you from staleness. Stale coffee is bad for you. That's why we date our coffee. You can't get headaches, you can't get upset stomach, you can't get nerves from this perfectly fresh dated coffee. Start now to protect yourself and your family from stale, rancid-tasting coffee by drinking dated coffee. With freshness guaranteed by our dating and delivery system, we have been able to do away with all high-priced containers. So you are already saving money on dated coffee in the economical paper bag. And now, during our entire September sale, your grocer is authorized to offer you dated coffee at special reduced prices. Don't miss these extra savings during September. The next time you buy coffee, order a pound of Chase and Sanborn dated coffee. The coffee you know is fresh.
Wagner's opera, Tannhäuser, Nelson Eddy brings us one of the most beloved of all operatic arias. The song which Wolfram sings as he stands alone in the twilight and prays to the evening star. Nelson Eddy singing the beautiful song to the evening star.
ihren Flug durch Nacht und Grausen bangt. Da scheinest du, o Lieblingsstar der Sterne, dein sanftes Licht entsendest du der Ferne. Die nächtige Dämmerung teilt ein lieber Strahl und freundlich zeigst du den Weg aus dem Tau. O du, mein Abendstern, wohl grüßt dich immer dich so gern. Herzen, das sie nie verriet, grüße sie, wenn sie vorbei dir zieht, wenn sie entschwebt dem Tor der Erden, ein selger Engel dort zu werden, wenn sie entschwebt dem Tor der Erden, ein selger Engel dort zu werden.
That was a grand job, Nelson. Thanks a million. And since all things must come to an end, I'm saying goodbye now for all of us. For our guest, Miss Ida Lupino, and for our regular company, Nelson Eddy, W.C. Fields, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, Dorothy Lamour, and Robert Armbruster. And may I say to all of you who have listened to this broadcast that this hour with you is made possible by your purchases of Chase and Sanborn dated coffee. Such purchases are the finest way of telling us that you enjoy our show. But before we leave you, Robert Armbruster would like to say a musical farewell with his version of the Minuet in G. special guest, the screen's foremost dramatic star, Miss Betty Davis. So until next Sunday at the same time, this is yours sincerely, Don Amici, saying au revoir.
Heard on this program were Whispers in the Dark from Artists and Models and The Big Show from Head Over Heels. This is Carlton Cadell speaking for the makers of Chase and Sanborn Coffee.
This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
The Red Network was the main network. The Blue Network was kind of the one where they got other things. And, of course, Congress made them split that off, antitrust, and so they ended up, the Blue Network would become ABC eventually. Alrighty, that's the conclusion of the Chase and Sanborn Hour. 88 years ago, September 5th, 1937, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll have Westerns tomorrow with The Adventures of Red Ryder from 1946, Have Gun Will Travel and Gunsmoke, and while we're at it, we'll throw in an episode of Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle from 1951. Comedy again rolls back in on Sunday with episodes of The Burns and Allen Show, the CBS Radio Workshop production of The Hither and Thither of Danny Dither, The Great Gildersleeve, starring Harold Perry from 1941, and an episode of that summer series that Jack Parr did, filling in for, what's his name? Benny. Yeah, Jack Benny. He did the Jack Benny summer show in 1941. Monday, we'll have Counter Spy, Mysterious Travelers, Suspense, and Wanted. Tuesday, more comedy with Ozzie and Harriet, Milton Berle, The Rudy Valley Dream Show, and My Favorite Husband. On Wednesday, Philip Marlowe, Dragnet, Mr. President, and Boston Blackie. On Thursday, Mystery in the Air, the ABC Radio Workshop production of The Martian Chronicles, which you will hear portrayed differently than any others because all the others were done on CBS. This one's done on ABC. Four-star Playhouse, Rosalind Russell in Paradise, USA, and Romance Conflict starring Humphrey Bogart. And then next Friday, we'll have another episode of the Chase and Sanborn Hour from 1937 featuring a young lady by the name of Bette Davis. Also, a quiz show, True or False, and a half hour of Tom Brenneman's Breakfast in Hollywood show. That'll be coming up next Friday here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we'll have the Aldrich Family.
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
Millions in Europe and Asia are going hungry and facing actual starvation. Therefore, it's up to us, the best-fed nation in the world, to tighten our belts. We can share a meal and save a life. And here's how. Buy only as much bread and other wheat products as you really need. Use rice, fats, and oils sparingly. Don't waste any food. Turn in your used fats and oils at the food store promptly. Plant a garden and raise as much of your family's food as you can. You are saving food for those who desperately need it when you buy less, especially when you use up those leftovers.
And right after the conclusion of World War II, that was a big problem. Let's go back now before U.S. entered World War II to 85 years ago, September 5th, 1940. Ezra Stone, Jackie Kelk in their first episode of the 1940 season, The Aldrich Family.
The Aldrich Family, based on characters originated by Clifford Goldsmith and starring Ezra Stone as Henry with Jackie Kelk as Homer.
Henry Aldrich.
Coming, Mother.
All of us know a town like Centerville, a family like the Aldriches, and all of us know a teenage boy like Henry Aldrich. Anything is likely to happen when Henry is around, and it usually does. As our scene opens tonight, we find Henry Aldrich in the dining room with his father and mother.
Mother, will you have some more peas?
No, thank you. You finished a few peas there are there.
Oh, I wouldn't think of touching them. Father, wouldn't you like these peas?
No, thank you.
I think you ought to have them, Father. I'll just scrape them into your plate.
Henry, I don't want them.
Would you like some bread, Mother?
No, dear. Now just stop passing things and eat.
Well, if you do want anything, just ask for it, huh? Boy, did I see a swell movie this afternoon.
I'm going out and get some butter.
Sit still, Mother. I'll go out and get it.
I'll get it.
Give me the dish, Mother. My goodness, one would think you had nothing to do but run around waiting on all of us.
Sam, will you please tell me what's gotten into Henry?
I've no more idea than you. I offered him his allowance a few minutes ago, and he refused it.
Well, something's wrong.
After dinner, you'd better take his temperature.
Here you are, Mother. Will you have some butter?
No, thank you.
Oh, go ahead and take a little, Mother.
I have some.
Here. Did I tell you I saw a movie this afternoon?
I believe you did.
Boy, was there a swell guy in it.
Sam, don't forget when you're downtown tomorrow to get 2 decks of cards and bring them home at noon.
Oh, giving a bridge party?
I am.
Well, listen, there's no reason in the world why I couldn't get those cards for you.
That's what I was waiting for.
Give him $1, Sam, if he wants to help.
Henry, are you quite sure none of this has anything to do with your conscience?
My conscience?
Mm-hmm.
What conscience?
Then you haven't any?
No, sir.
I'm not surprised.
Mother, about how much do you spend a week on food?
While Mary's away, about $14.
Well, from now on, I'm paying my share.
Why, Henry Aldrich, you're not going to do anything of the kind.
Yes, I am, Mother. No more free eating for me.
Have you struck oil, Henry?
I haven't struck oil, but I've got a job. How much do you think I ought to pay a week for my room?
I've no idea.
Well, supposing I was a stranger here and you didn't know me, and I came to the door and said, I want a room. How much would you charge me?
Personally, I wouldn't even let you in.
Well, why not?
Not if your hands look the way they do right this minute.
Well, gee whiz, I'll go right up and wash them. But before I go, let's settle on a price. Would $3 a week be too much?
What kind of a job do you have?
You'll learn soon enough. I begin tomorrow morning, and I'm going to give half of every cent I make to the Red Cross or something.
Well, isn't that fine?
That movie I saw this afternoon was called The Generous Gentleman. And boy, was it swell. The gentleman did kind things for everybody.
Did he?
And did people like him? Even when he became old, everybody liked him. And this swell-looking girl that never liked him before finally fell in love with him.
Henry, eat your mashed potatoes.
Yes, Father. From now on, I'm going to help my friends and do little things for strangers that are in trouble. And from now on, Mother, you'll never have to tell me more than once to do anything.
Then for the last time, will you please go up and wash your hands?
Yes, Mother, but first let me tell you how I'm going to help people.
Young man, have I ever seen you around this golf course before?
Well, I've been around it.
Ever had any experience caddying?
Well, after all, there isn't much to carrying a bag of clubs, is there?
If there were any other boys on hand, I wouldn't even consider you. Now stand back while I put this ball on the tee.
Yes, sir. But you don't have to worry about me. I know that when you're going to hit the ball, I should keep very quiet.
That's fine.
Personally, I think if you're being paid to do something, you ought to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just to keep quiet. Do you want me to put that ball back on the tee for you?
No, thank you. Just stand back.
Yes, sir.
And keep your eye on this ball. When I hit it, I left my glasses at home.
Oh, gee, I have wonderful eyesight.
Good.
Yes, sir. Everybody speaks about it. Have you seen the picture called The Generous Gentleman?
Will you please stand back? I'd like to hit this ball. Or down there.
Oh, I know who that is down there.
What do you mean by yelling just as I swing?
Oh, did I frighten you?
I didn't make a terrible shot.
Have you hit it already?
Didn't you have your eye on it?
Well, we'll find it all right. It might have gone over here to the left.
What makes you think so?
Well, we'll look to the left first and then work around.
The reason I didn't hit it straighter is because of this coat.
Would you like to have me carry your coat?
All the way around the course?
Gee, I don't mind a little thing like that, especially if it helps anybody.
All right, here.
I'll throw it right over my shoulder. Oh, Herbert.
Hiya, Henry.
I thought that was you.
Boy, there are a lot of balls out on this course. I picked up 4s just since I got here.
Caddy, have you found my ball?
Not yet, Mr. Eddie, but Herbert says this is a very good place to look for them.
Here it is, right here.
Oh, have we found it? I thought it would be to the left.
Let me have my mashie.
Your mashie? Do you think that's the best one to use for a shot like that?
I'd like my mashie.
Yes, sir.
And when I hit the ball this time, keep your eye on it.
Yes, sir. No more talking.
And this other young man, don't stand so near.
No, sir.
Herbert, have you seen a picture called The Generous Gentleman?
Young man.
Yes, sir. Herbert,
Why?
he's about to swing the club.
Oh. What's the name of that picture, Henry?
Caddy, may I ask who this young man is?
Oh, I guess I didn't introduce you, did I? This is Herbert.
How do you do, sir?
What are you doing here?
I asked him to meet me here.
What for?
He wants to learn how to caddy. I told him the easiest way would be to watch me.
I see. Well, supposing, Herbert, you go over and sit under that shady tree. Not the nearest tree, nor the one just beyond, but the one way over on the far side of the fairway.
Yes, sir.
Don't be hurt, Herbert. People that are new at this game are always easily upset.
Young man.
Yes, sir?
Have you your eye on this ball?
Yes, sir.
Very well, then. Here goes.
Gee whiz, what a sock.
Where did it go?
It hit that tree. Where did you learn to shoot so straight?
I never made a shot like that before.
I didn't think you should have used your mashie.
The whole trouble is this sweater.
Oh, that's all right. Just take it off. I'll carry it.
You're sure you don't mind?
Gee whiz, I'm here to serve you, aren't I?
All right. Here. Give me the number 3 iron.
The number 3?
Yes, sir.
You want me to roll that log out of your way?
No, thank you. I'll show you how to put the ball right straight down on that green.
Okay.
And don't say a word.
No, sir. Hey, Henry. Whiz, look at that ball travel, Herbert. Almost in a circle.
That's the first time I ever made a shot like that.
You know, Mr. Eddie, I had a feeling you shouldn't use that number 3.
The trouble is my collar's too tight.
Want me to take your necktie?
You sure it won't be too much trouble?
Gee, no, I'll just roll it up and stuff it in my pocket.
Did you see where the ball landed?
Yes, sir. Do you see that clump of trees to the left?
Uh-huh.
And that house on the other side of the road?
Yes.
Well, it went right in the yard of the house just beyond.
How did it do that?
Well, I guess you just laid into it.
All right. Give me another ball there. I'll hit it on down. You go over and get that other one and meet me at the green.
Yes, sir. Here you are. I'll run all the way.
And don't come back without that ball.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I saw exactly where it went, I think. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Was there something you wanted?
Did you see a golf ball land in your backyard?
Well, if one did, you better get it before Papa does.
I should?
Yes. Papa says it's because things like that our chickens won't lay.
I wonder where that one of mine went.
Well, I'd help you, only I'm having some trouble with this garden hose.
What's the matter?
Well, the spigot on the side of the house won't turn on.
Well, gee whiz, let me give you a hand.
Well, don't get all wet.
Oh, don't worry about me. I can turn it. Have you seen The Generous Gentleman?
The what?
It's a swell picture I saw yesterday. In it, a guy went out in the rain as a favor to somebody. And guess what? He got soaking wet, too.
He did?
Yeah. Well, that's strange.
Well, won't it turn off?
You know, I think I can fix it.
Say, isn't this your ball right here?
So it is. Look, I think if I just slip the handle of this golf club into the spokes of the faucet, I can get a little leverage on it.
Oh, my goodness, look at your shoes.
Look, the club just fits in.
Oh, good gracious, look at what you've done to it.
Imagine. I almost bent his number 3 iron double.
Well, can you straighten it?
I think I can. Fortunately, it's steel. There. Unless you held it right up to your eye, you'd hardly notice it had been bent. I'll try the faucet once more.
Oh, now look at what you've done.
Gee whiz, I broke it off. You don't have another faucet, do you?
Oh, of course we don't.
Do you have a telephone?
No, we don't.
Well, don't you have anything for an emergency like this? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll run over to the clubhouse and telephone for a plumber.
But how about the basement? Oh, it's running right into it.
I'll have someone here before you know it. Imagine this.
What is it?
I found $1 in my pocket. It's to get my mother some playing cards, but I can get them with the money I earned for caddying. Here, you take it.
Well, what for?
To pay for the faucet.
Why should you pay for it?
Well, I broke it, didn't I? Here, go ahead. You take it.
Well, thank you.
I'll take these clubs and this sweater and coat, and I'll run every step of the way.
Well, hurry.
Goodbye, and I'm very glad to have been a help to you.
Hey, Henry, is that you?
Yes, Herbert. Does this road swing around to the clubhouse?
Yeah, where have you been?
I've been busy.
Well, Mr. Eddie says he needs you.
I wonder whether I ought to help him a little before I put in that call.
I see a ball, Henry. I'll see you later.
Hey, buddy.
Who's that?
Come back up here on the road a second, will you? My car's stuck in the mud.
The only trouble is I've got a couple other things to do.
Well, couldn't you lend a fellow a hand?
You need some help?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can assist you. Start your motor. No, don't start it quite so fast.
Okay.
Just start it real slow, see? Now, look, I'll tell you what. Back up until I stop moving my hands.
You won't let me drop into the ditch, will you?
Oh, no, there's some boards over it.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Oh, gee whiz.
You ought to hear what I'm saying.
Mister, do you have a shovel?
What would I be doing with a shovel?
Well, you certainly need one. Wait a minute. Here comes a car behind you. Hello there. Hello.
Won't you please let me get by?
Well, could you pull up against this gentleman and push?
Oh, my goodness, I can't drive that well.
Well, would you like to have me take the wheel?
Oh, it won't take more than a minute. I'm in a terrible hurry.
Well, it won't take a second. You better stand over there so you don't get any mud splashed on you.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, I'm sure.
Gee whiz, that's the least I can do. This reminds me of a moving picture that's in town this week.
How are you coming?
Are you ready ahead there?
Come on.
Here we go.
Be careful.
Isn't that strange?
How far in are you?
Even deeper than you.
And what am I to do?
Well, I'll tell you, miss, I've got to go to the clubhouse and phone a plumber anyhow. I'd be very glad to put in a call for a tow car at the same time.
And in the meantime, I'm due downtown at court.
You are?
And if I'm not there, I have to forfeit $25.
Well, my father's a lawyer, and I'll phone him, too, and tell him to go down and fix things for you.
Are you sure he can?
Oh, gee, he's like me. He likes to do things for people.
In the same way?
Well, I'll beat it over and phone right away.
Well, my name is Mrs. McGill.
Yes, ma'am.
And the charges of the talking back to an officer.
Yes, ma'am. And if you get a chance to see that picture of the guy that was so nice to everyone, don't miss it.
Henry, I thought you were going to see Mr. Eddie.
Herbert, will you go over to the clubhouse for me?
I can't, Henry. I'm finding so many balls.
You are?
Sure, I just sold 6 to Mr. Eddie.
Well, where is he?
You go right through those trees there into the underbrush.
Okay.
And then go straight through to the swamp.
Okay.
Tell him he's foolish to look in there, though. I've already cleaned that part out.
Mr. Eddie! Oh, Mr. Eddie!
Where have you been?
I just want to tell you I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To call a plumber.
What for?
I got a lady in a ditch.
How did you get a lady in a ditch?
I was trying to get another guy out.
When?
Right after I busted a faucet for a girl.
What faucet?
The girls! Would you like to wear your coat or sweater or anything?
I would not.
Boy, have I been having a tough time.
You've been having a tough time. I just played 4 holes with 1 club.
How did you do?
Young man, have you had a sunstroke?
No, sir. Do I look pale?
Are you going to caddy for me?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Eddie. I'll give you 2 more clubs. That ought to hold you while I go up and phone.
Oh, no, you don't. You caddy now or never.
But you don't realize the position you're putting everyone in.
Come here with that bag.
I can't help them.
You're going around with me if I have to drive you around with this club.
Now, getting back to the troubles of Henry Aldrich. Henry has decided to be kind and helpful to everyone he meets. So far, he's done very well. While caddying on the golf course for a Mr. Eddie, he's broken a water spigot, and run 2 cars into a muddy ditch. Well, as the scene opens, Henry is speaking.
Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie. As soon as you've knocked the ball over this water hazard, could I just run up and phone?
Give me my number 3 iron.
Your number 3 iron? Well, isn't that the one you used that took me away for so long?
May I have it?
Yes, Mr. Eddie. Then may I put in that call?
Stand back, please.
Yes.
You know, if I hadn't left my glasses behind, I'd swear this club was crooked.
You really think so?
Henry!
What, Herbert?
Which way's he going to hit that ball?
Over the water hazard, and you keep away from it.
Come here, Herbert.
4.
Boy, what a shot.
That was his ball. That was the head of his club.
I never did a thing like that before.
Gee, they certainly make clubs poorly nowadays.
Give me my number 2 iron.
Mr. Eddie, I really think you ought to let me pay for that number 3.
What became of my ball?
Herbert, put that ball back.
I just wanted to see whether it was his.
Whose did you think it would be?
It's yours, all right.
Herbert, could you step over here to one side a minute?
What do you have?
Now then, let's see what this iron does.
Listen, Herbert, I want you to go to the clubhouse and put in 3 phone calls. If they won't let you, say it's for Mr. Eddie. 1 call is to a plumber to shut off some water. 1 is to a garage to...
Yes, Mr. Aldrich.
Will you take a letter, please?
Mr. Aldrich, while you were out to lunch, a young man by the name of Herbert Thompson telephoned.
Herbert? Oh, Henry's friend. What did he want?
Well, the fact is he seemed rather confused. At any rate, you're to go down to court at once and help get Henry out of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
All I understand was your son has talked back to some officer.
That's a fine thing. I can't possibly go down. I'm scheduled for a conference. Impertinence to an officer, huh? What did he say to him?
I don't know.
Well, Henry can just stay down there. I don't believe in interfering with the law.
I understand if you don't straighten things out, the fine will be $25.
$25? Call the committee and tell them I'll be late.
You're going to court?
Of course I am. I can't afford to pay $25 any more than anyone else can. Now, who's that?
I've no idea. Hello? Yes? 1 moment, please. Mr. Aldrich, I have a message for you.
Who is it?
Mrs. Aldrich says she has a whole house full of guests waiting to play bridge, and there aren't any cards.
Didn't Henry get them?
He doesn't seem to have.
Well, here, take this $1, close up the office, and get her some cards.
Excuse me, sir.
What is it, young man?
Have you seen Mr. Eddie around the clubhouse here?
Oh, Mr. Eddie is still down in the locker room.
Well, will you tell him I found his coat, but I'm sorry we mislaid his sweater.
Yes, sir.
1 moment, young man.
Oh, I found your coat, Mr. Eddie, but I think I ought to tell you. The fellow with the lawnmower ran over one of the sleeves.
He did. Well, I'm not surprised.
But, Mr. Eddie, all I was trying to do when I carried it was to help you.
Yes.
I was trying to serve you.
Here's 50, 75, $1. Now, let's just forget that we ever even met.
Well, frankly, I don't feel I should even take the money.
Just take it and let's not say anything more about it. There's just one thing for which I suppose I ought to thank you.
What's that?
For 15 years, my wife has been trying to get me to give up golf. Today, I'm giving it up.
Forever?
Forever.
Well, I'm certainly sorry.
Let's not discuss it anymore. If we ever meet on the street, let's not even speak to each other.
Yes, Mr. Eddie.
Now then, do you think you can do one more thing for me and do it right?
Oh, yes, sir. Anything you say.
All right. Go around in front of the clubhouse and tell the boy to bring my car here.
Yes, sir.
But don't you go near the car. Don't you even touch the car.
No, sir. And where will you be? Here?
I will be right over here at the desk, talking to Mr. Bloodhouse.
Yes, sir.
Did you want me, Mr. Eddie?
I do.
Something gone wrong, Mr. Eddie?
Wrong? I just want to tell you what I think of the way your entire club is run.
Did something in particular go wrong?
I hire a caddy to look for my golf balls, and I spend my whole day looking for my caddy.
Well,
do you know what my score was? 185. Well, I usually do it in 120. And then to add insult to injury, I come into the locker room looking forward to a shower.
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Eddie. That's something I want to
Don't interrupt me. I get under the shower, and in the midst of my bath, the water is shut off. Completely shut off.
Well, that's what I want to explain. It's something over which we had no control. Through some misdirection, a plumber came here and, unknown to us, shut off all the water in the clubhouse.
Why?
Well, all we know is some young man called him.
That is no excuse. The fact still remains that underneath my clothes, right this minute, I am covered with soap suds.
Well, I'm very sorry.
Sorry? Did you ever walk around with suds on you?
Oh, no, sir.
Try it sometime.
Mr. Reddy, I have some rather disconcerting news for you.
Now, what happened?
Was yours a black roadster?
What has happened to it?
Nothing except that the fella out in front says that sometime this afternoon, a man from a garage came and towed it away.
Towed it? Who told him to do that?
He didn't know. He just said somebody had phoned for him to come and get it. Father, would you like some more butter?
No, thank you.
Are you sure you're going to have enough?
Henry, if I were you, I wouldn't bother your father anymore.
Oh. Is he tired, Mother?
He is. Both tired and embarrassed.
Did something go wrong?
Not a thing. All I did was miss a yearly business meeting in order to bail my son out of jail for talking back to an officer who didn't know anything about it.
Father, that was entirely Herbert's fault.
Oh, no. No, it wasn't. It was your fault. Trying to be kind to someone you didn't even know.
Well, it's a funny thing, but things didn't work out like this in The Generous Gentleman.
Did the generous gentleman forget to bring cards for his mother's bridge party?
Mother, I'm going to pay you back that $1 you gave me for the cards. I really am. I'd give you what I earned this afternoon, only I paid that to Mrs. McGill toward her fine.
You gave your $1 to Mrs. McGill?
Yes, sir. And I told her if there was ever anything I could do to help her, I'd be very glad to.
And what did she say?
She said she was quite sure there wasn't a thing I could do. Oh, I'll answer the phone, Mother.
Just eat your dinner. I'll see who it is.
Yes, Mother.
Henry, when does school start?
In a few days. Why?
No reason. I was just wondering.
Is there anything I can pass you, Father?
No, thank you.
Gee, the more I think about how Herbert balled things up today...
Henry, do you know a Mr. Eddy?
Mr. Eddy? Yeah, in a way. Why?
He just phoned.
For me? Does he want me to caddy for him tomorrow?
He wants to know whether you have his necktie.
Oh, gee whiz, I've got it in my pocket. I'll take it to him tomorrow.
He said you're not to take it to him. You're to mail it to him.
Well, that's certainly very thoughtful of him, because I'd planned to do something else tomorrow.
What?
Well, I wasn't able to give the Red Cross any money today, and I thought I'd go over and help them instead.
Here, Henry, is $1.
$1? What for?
For the Red Cross. They're having enough problems without your going over and helping them.
Listen again next week, same time, same station, for another sparkling half hour with your favorite youngster, his family, and his pals. The Aldrich Family, starring Ezra Stone, is written by Clifford Goldsmith.
Things never did quite go right for Henry Aldrich. 85 years ago, September 5th, 1940, the Aldrich Family on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. Up next, Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve.
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
Defense is one job we can't put off. Because if we want security for our home and country tomorrow, we've got to do something about it today. How? By investing in United States savings bonds. You'll get a return of $4 for every $3 you put in, and in less than 10 years. In addition, you can hold your bonds beyond maturity and earn further interest. 3% interest compounded semi-annually for as long as 10 additional years. Sign up today for freedom. Join the payroll savings plan or the bond-a-month plan. You'll feel more secure tomorrow if you buy United States savings bonds today.
Willard Waterman was honorable after he took over from Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve. You notice that he never did the Gildersleeve laugh. And he could have done it very easily. But he said, no, that's Perry's, and I'm not doing it. So that's a good thing to do. He continued on until the middle of the 1950s as the Great Gildersleeve, but not necessarily for Kraft. The show continued, and we'll talk a little about that later. Let's go back 74 years, September 5th, 1951. Willard Waterman is the Great Gildersleeve.
The Kraft Foods Company presents Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve. Great Gildersleeve is brought to you partially transcribed by the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous pasteurized processed cheese food Velveeta. Velveeta has a wonderful cheddar cheese flavor that's rich, yet delightfully mild. It's delicious, and it's the finest quality cheese food you can buy because it's made by Kraft, the name that for years has meant only the finest in cheese and cheese foods. Get a package or loaf of Velveeta tomorrow and enjoy the cheese food of top quality, Velveeta, made only by Kraft. Well, the Great Gildersleeve and his family had a fine summer. His nephew Leroy went to camp. Marjorie, Bronco, and the twins vacationed at Bidewee Lodge. Bertie visited her folks, and the water commissioner went fishing.
Marjorie, have you seen these pictures of the fish I caught?
At least a dozen times, Unky.
Bertie, have you seen these snapshots? Take a look.
My, ain't that something?
Yeah, of course, the big one got away.
Yeah, the big one got away from me, too.
You know, I didn't know you were fishing this summer, Bertie.
Yes, and I almost caught one. This fish was over 6 feet tall, weighed 200 pounds.
Now, Bertie.
Oh, Bertie's cute.
Well, here comes Leroy down the walk.
That boy sure has grown.
Have you ever seen anybody so tan, Donkey?
Yeah, I don't know if it's tan or the sun just melted his freckles.
Well, Cap was good for him. He seems to have settled down a lot.
Well, the association with older boys was just what he needed. Little Leroy is mellowing.
Yes, sir. I ain't heard a door slam since he came home.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, I'm sorry through the window. Boy, am I glad you're home.
Leroy, what are you so excited about?
I just came from Piggy's. He's got a car.
Your car?
A real car. His dad's going to teach him to drive.
Yes?
What kind of a car is it, Leroy?
It's orange with black polka dots.
Yo.
Can I have a car on Kelly? How about a Kelly, Uncle?
Leroy, you've got no business with the car. Ride your bike.
But I gotta have a car. Piggy's got one. You ought to see Piggy's. Piggy's got one.
Leroy, you can't have a car. You're too young.
But, Unc, I can get a permit. That's what Piggy's getting.
No. That's final, my boy. When I think you're old enough to drive, I'll teach you in the family car.
Gosh.
I didn't learn to drive until I was 18, Leroy.
So what? You're a girl. I'm different. I can drive like crazy.
That's what I'm afraid of. Now, let's drop the car. Have you seen this picture of my fish?
Fish, Mish. I don't want to see him anymore.
Yeah, all right.
Gosh, Unc. How can a good uncle like you turn a little kid down on the only thing he's ever wanted?
No, Leroy, don't try that approach.
Well, Piggy's dad bought him a car. You're not good to me. I got a bad uncle.
Leroy.
Well? Leroy, that's not true.
Leroy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got the best uncle you'll ever have.
Yeah? He won't let me have the only thing I ever wanted. Piggy's got a car, and look at me. I got nothing.
Leroy.
You're not good to me.
Leroy, I try to be good to you. Now let's dry up and see if we can't figure this thing out.
How?
Well, let's look at it this way. If you really want a car of your very own, you'll enjoy it more if you save your nickels and pennies and buy it yourself.
Yeah?
And by that time, no doubt you'll be old enough to drive it.
Oh, boy, you mean I can really have a car?
Yep, when you save enough money, my boy.
Keen, I can't wait to tell Piggy.
Yeah, Leroy,
Yeah?
you do think I'm a good uncle, don't you?
You're swell, Unc. Oh, boy, a car.
That boy sure has settled down.
Well, he'll be settled before he saves enough money to buy a car. Gildersleeve, you're not only a good uncle, you're smart.
Bertie, we'll have to send these drapes out to be cleaned.
Yes, and I'll get them down right after lunch.
All right, and I'll clean the windows. Uh-oh. Bertie.
Yes, ma'am?
Look out in the backyard.
Is something wrong?
Leroy's outside with an old car.
Land alive. How do you suppose that boy got that thing in the yard without us hearing it?
He must have pushed it. Anything that dilapidated wouldn't run.
Sounds like he's dilapidating it some more.
He's nailing on a fender.
Well, if he hits it one more lick, that thing's going to fall apart.
I wonder where he picked that up.
Listen to that horn.
Oh, isn't it awful? I'm going out and make him get rid of it before Unky comes home.
That Leroy. Where'd he get enough money to buy a car? All he had this morning was $5.
Hello, everybody. I'm home.
Uh-oh.
Bertie!
Mr. Gildersleeve, we didn't expect you home this time of day.
Well, I thought I'd come home for lunch. And incidentally, see if Leroy's forgotten about wanting a car.
Oh, he's forgotten about wanting a car.
Good. Oh, sandwiches. Does one of them have my name on it, Bertie?
Yes, sir. Why don't you sit down and just pitch in?
Yeah, fine. Where are Marjorie and Leroy?
Oh, they're around.
I felt a little sorry for Leroy this morning.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't dream of letting that boy have a car.
No, sir.
I do say so, Bertie. I handled the situation very adroitly.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a cold day in August when Leroy saves enough money to buy a car.
Well, August is gone, but sometimes we have cold days in September. Mr. Gildersleeve, that Leroy's a fine boy.
Yes, he is, Bertie.
There's one thing you got to say for Leroy is never give you no trouble.
That's right.
Up to now. Also, that good little boy never has give you no trouble up to now.
Bertie, what's this all about?
Nothing. That poor good little boy never has give you no trouble.
Yeah, I know that, Bertie.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you know what that good little boy never has give you?
Yes, Bertie.
That's right. He never has give you no trouble. Up to now.
Is that a car in the backyard? Oops. It is a car. Leroy, I want to talk to you. Yeah, I hate to go home this evening and face Leroy. Poor little fellow. A After spending his savings for that heap, I hated to have to tell him to get rid of it. Sometimes you have to be a bad uncle to be a good one.
Gildy, wait up.
Oh, hello, Judge.
Beautiful evening for strolling, isn't it?
You hadn't noticed.
Well, Commissioner looks depressed. What's the matter, Gildy? Didn't you get to turn off anybody's water today?
Judge, I'm in no mood for levity.
Oh? Sorry, Gildy. You do look troubled.
Yeah, I am. I had to go back on my word to Leroy.
Why, Gildy?
Well, it couldn't be helped. He wanted a car.
Car? Well, he isn't quite ready for a car.
Yeah, that's hard to explain to a boy. I finally told him he could get one when he saved up enough money. I didn't know he had $5 left over from his vacation.
$5? What kind of a car can you buy these days for $5?
Well, everybody likes Leroy. The fellow at Murphy's used car lot let him have the one that was holding up the fence.
That car? Why, it's been out in the rain and snow for years. But they just keep it around to make the other used cars look good.
Well, Leroy has it now. Yeah, I hated to do it. But I gave him until dark to get it off the property. What do you mean?
If I may say so, Gildy, I think you've acted rashly.
Me? But, Judge, a car like that is dangerous.
Why? It'll never run, and when Leroy finds that out, he'll lose interest in it.
Yeah, and I refuse to take that chance, Judge.
Gildy, you're being a knucklehead.
Horace!
Instead of thwarting the boy, be a good fellow. Play along. All you have to do is convince him the car won't run, then you'll have no trouble disposing of it.
Well, Shh. There he is now, Judge. Look, between the houses.
He's trying to push it out into the alley. All alone.
Little Leroy. Right, George, Judge, I'll try it your way. My way is breaking my heart.
You'll never regret it, Gildy.
Come on, Horace. Come on, hurry. Leroy!
Hi, Unc.
Evening, Leroy.
Hi, Judge.
Well, my boy, I see you're busy with your car.
Yeah, I'm trying to get off the property like you told me, Unc. The sun isn't down yet. I've still got half an hour.
No, wait a minute, Leroy. Wait a minute. Let's take a look at this car.
What kind of a car is it, Leroy?
All kinds, I guess.
It's a rather handsome car.
Oh, it's no good. I'm ready to get rid of it.
You are, Leroy?
Unc, I'm going to take the spark plugs out and give them to you.
Oh?
One of them might work.
Well, thank you, my boy, but...
Judge, could you use 15 cents worth of gas?
Well, Leroy...
15 cents worth of gas and not even a sputter. Will you help me push it out in the alley with the rest of the cans?
Are you sure you've had enough of it, Leroy?
I guess so.
Well, I want it to be your decision. But, of course, if it won't run.
Nah. Piggy and I worked all day trying to get it started.
You're too bad. Yeah, I decided to let you keep it if it worked. Hadn't I, Judge?
Yes, indeed.
Unc, you mean you'd have taught me to drive it and everything?
Yeah, that's what I had in mind, my boy. Now that you've decided to junk it, I guess there's nothing else to do.
Well, gosh. Let's give the crank one more twist.
Just give the crank one more twist?
Sure, with a good man like you on the crank, Unc, it might start.
Yeah, well...
Go ahead, Gildy. Go along with the boy.
Yeah, yes. Well, it's a waste of time, my boy. But I want you to be convinced. Switch on the ignition, Judge.
Oh, boy.
Where is it?
You just hook that wire to the battery under the hood. I'll do it.
What a car.
Contact, Unc.
Contact? I haven't cranked a car in quite a while. Leroy, you're right. It won't work.
Okay, Unc.
Give it one more spin, Gildy.
But, Judge...
Like a good fellow.
You're all right.
Oh, boy, it's running.
Judge, grab the wheel. Take it out of gear.
Where is the gear?
Hurry, Judge. It's pushing him against the fence.
Climb out over the radiator, Gildy.
Yeah, I can't. Ouch! Who planted this rose bush behind me?
Great Gildersleeve will be back in just a minute.
Let's see, beef and peas and carrots.
Say, Bertie, what are you talking about there? Is that your shopping list?
No, sir, Mr. Houston. That's my leftover list. You know, food's too expensive these days to be careless with. So Bertie makes every bit of food count.
Well, what are you going to do with those leftovers, Bertie?
I'm going to make the nicest, smoothest golden cheese sauce you ever did see for these pieces of beef and vegetables. Yes, sir, Bertie's going to make a Velveeta sauce.
That's a good idea, Bertie. Kraft's pasteurized processed cheese food Velveeta is so smooth melting, it's perfect for a cheese sauce.
And Velveeta sure does taste good, too, Mr. Houston. You just ask Mr. Gildersleeve and little Leroy. You ought to see the way they go for that swell, rich flavor of Velveeta.
And, Bertie, Velveeta is good for every member of the family because it's rich in important food values from milk. And Velveeta is digestible, too, as digestible as milk itself. No wonder you like to fix up those leftovers with a Velveeta sauce.
Yes, sir, and it's a mighty easy sauce to make. You just melt a half a pound of Velveeta in the top of a double boiler, stir in a quarter cup of milk, season, and just like that you got it. Bertie's own easy Velveeta sauce. Yes, sir. I always say Velveeta is delicious, nutritious, and good in lots of dishes.
That's right,
yes,
Bertie.
Sir, that's what I always say. Velveeta is delicious, nutritious, and good in lots of dishes.
Please, Bertie,
You know what Bertie always say about Velveeta, Mr. Houston?
Yes, Bertie.
That's right, Bertie. I always say Velveeta is delicious, nutritious, and good in lots of dishes.
Well, where Leroy is concerned, the Great Gildersleeve is an old softy. But he never would have promised his nephew he'd teach him to drive the old car the boy brought home if he'd had any idea the thing would run. It did.
Hey, Unc, let's take her out on the highway and open her up.
Leroy, can't you wait until I finish my dinner?
What's left to eat?
Well,
more coffee, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Do you have more, Bertie?
Heck, he's had 6 cups. Come on, Unc, quit stalling.
Leroy, it's dark.
Yeah, and the car hasn't any headlamps.
We'll take it out under the street light and drive it around in circles.
No, Leroy.
But gosh, you promised. I got Judge Hooker for a witness.
You old goat. So I made a silly promise.
You certainly did.
Well, everybody makes mistakes. Don't they, Bertie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, when you feel a mistake has been made, the thing to do is hold a meeting about it. That's the democratic way.
What's going on here?
Well, I'm merely putting it up to everybody, Leroy. We're all interested in your welfare. We all have a vote. So what'll we do? The question is, should Leroy be allowed to drive a car? Margie?
Well, the whole idea is ridiculous. Leroy's too young to drive.
Marge!
Yeah, that's one vote. Bertie?
It ain't up to me, but I second the motion, Leroy.
Oh, for corn's sake. I'm being framed.
Now, Leroy, the majority rules.
Okay. Let me put something to a vote. Marge, should Unc go back on his promise to a little kid?
Well, as a matter of fact, you shouldn't, Unky.
Hot diggity. Bertie?
This ain't up to me either. But as a matter of fact, he shouldn't.
Now I'm being framed. Not many people out this early in the morning. Just me and the birds. And I had to get out before Leroy got on that car kick again. Yeah, well, I can eat breakfast at Peavy's. He has the worst coffee. Hello, Peavy.
Well, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve. What can I do for you this morning?
Well, I thought I'd have breakfast with you, Peavy.
Well, you can't have breakfast with me.
I can't?
I had breakfast with Mrs. Peavy.
Oh, my goodness.
We had stewed apricots, bacon, soft-boiled eggs, cinnamon toast with parquet, and coffee.
Sounds great, Peavy. Serve me the same.
No, we don't serve that here. We just serve it at home.
Yup. Well, what have you got besides that coffee?
Let me see. You see, we don't have many calls for breakfast. Our big rush hour is at lunchtime. You care for a salami sandwich?
No, not for breakfast, Peavy. That's the worst suggestion I ever heard.
Well, if you don't like it here, why don't you eat at home?
Well, I couldn't this morning, Peavy. I left early so I wouldn't bump into Leroy.
I wouldn't want to bump into him either if he's driving that car.
Yeah, have you seen it, Peavy?
No, but the judge told me about it. But a boy can have a lot of fun tinkering with a car. I remember the happy hours I spent tinkering with my first car.
You?
I guess I was the biggest tinkerer in town.
Yes. Yeah, Peavy, I guess I have to drink some of that coffee.
Very well.
Yeah, you can give me that salami sandwich, too.
Very well.
Peavy, I'm in a terrible spot. I can't teach Leroy to drive that old rattletrap.
Well, from the way the judge described it, I'm surprised you could get license plates for it.
License plates? I don't have those yet.
Police Chief Gates has a drive on now to get unsafe cars off the streets.
He has?
They say he's cracking right down.
Say, if I went down for license plates and phoned the chief to be there waiting, he'd probably condemn the car.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, and if Chief Gates condemns the car, Leroy will feel all right about it. He's a great admirer of the chief. By George, Peavy, I'm glad I came in.
So am I. That'll be 10 cents for the coffee and 25 for the salami.
Well, I'll pay it gladly. And Peavy, you serve the best breakfast in town.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Marge. Uncle Mort, where have you been?
Hello, Marjorie. Leroy.
Unc, I've been waiting so we can take the car out on the road.
Now, Leroy, there's a little matter about this car we've overlooked.
Yeah? What now?
Well, it just occurred to me that we don't have license plates.
The heck we don't. Look.
But, Leroy, they're old.
Yeah, a little rusty. Yeah, let's see just how old they are. 1831? No, 1931.
Can't use those, Leroy.
Well, let's drive down and get some new ones.
Yeah, capital idea. That's exactly why I came back home. Marjorie, will you drive Leroy down in the family car, and I'll follow you.
All right, Unky.
Why can't I ride down in my car? Why can't I take the wheel?
Yeah, Leroy, it takes an experienced driver to handle a car like this. If we get the plates, when we get the plates, you can ride with me.
Details.
Yeah, all right. Connect the wire under the hood, my boy, and I'll give her a spin.
Okay.
And Leroy, this time be sure the car is out of gear.
Okay, she said.
All right, stand back, Marjorie.
Be careful, Uncle Mort.
Don't worry.
What's going on out there?
Uncle's going to start the car. Come on out, Bertie.
No, ma'am. Thank you.
You out of gear, Leroy?
Out of gear.
All right. East, use, east, you, east, you, east, you, east, you.
Hot dog, listen to that motor purr.
Leroy, put that piece of burlap over those springs so I can sit down behind the wheel.
Sure. Unc, when you get out on the street, give her the gun. Hey, do you think you can get a traffic ticket from Chief Gates for speeding?
Well, I might run into the chief. He's anxious to see your car.
Yeah? Wait till he hears this horn.
Leroy, lay off the horn.
Come on, Leroy. I'm coming. Goodbye, Unky. Good luck.
She sounds like I'm not coming back.
Catch us at this stoplight.
Here he comes. Hey, he's passing us.
He's going right through the light.
Leroy, what happened to the brakes?
The brakes? What about the brakes, Leroy? Oh, brother, I was so busy trying to start it, I didn't think about stopping it.
Very wise of Gildy to have you here, Chief Gates. Leroy has great respect for the badge of authority.
Well, Judge, I'm anxious to see Leroy's car. Say,
Here comes Mr. Gildersleeve down the pike now.
Look at Gildy bounce.
Well, he doesn't slow down for the bumps, does he? Pull over here, Commissioner, in the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm pulling, Chief.
Well, stop it right here. Stop!
Yeah, I can. Whoa!
Well, he went right on by.
Well, he's circling the lot.
Show off.
Now, Commissioner, quit clowning. Stop the car. No brake.
Turn off the motor, Gildy.
Can't turn it off. The connection's under the hood.
That's right, it is.
Hey, Chief! Judge, hasn't he got stopped yet?
Not yet, Leroy.
I presume he'll have to keep circling until he runs out of gas.
Well, I wonder how long that'll take.
Not long. Leroy only has 15 cents worth of gas.
Gosh, I thought we were going for a ride. I put in another gallon.
This can't run much longer. How do I get into these things? At last, it's dead. Almost dead.
Nice going, Unc. I bet you got 30 miles to the gallon.
Yes.
Commissioner Gildersleeve.
Well, here it is, Chief.
Yeah? Where do we get license plates?
Well, Leroy, you're a fine lad, and I hate to disappoint you.
Yeah?
But I'm afraid the city of Summerfield will have to condemn this car.
My car? What's wrong with it?
I really haven't time to go into that, son.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my boy. But this would have to happen sooner or later.
I'm afraid your uncle's right, Leroy.
Well, if you say so, Chief. You're the law.
Yes, I'm the law. Leroy, how much did you pay for this car?
$5?
Well, I've been thinking. We need a car like this as an exhibit.
Exhibit, Chief?
Yes. As a horrible example. To show people what not to drive. Leroy, if you're interested, the department will give you $10 for the car.
$10? Oh, boy, do you hear that, Unc?
Isn't that wonderful, Leroy?
I'll say $10. Now I can buy 2 cars.
Leroy!
The Great Gildersleeve will be with us again in just 30 seconds. Where your family's nourishment is concerned, don't guess. Be sure. When it comes to buying cheese food, insist on Velveeta, Kraft's delicious pasteurized processed cheese food. Velveeta is not only good to eat, it's good for your family, too. Rich in important food values from milk that growing children and adults need. And Velveeta is digestible as milk itself, perfect for wholesome, good-eating snacks and sandwiches any time at all. Make it your handy helper, Mother. Velveeta, the quality cheese food that's made only by Kraft.
Well, Leroy, how does it feel to be a man of means? $10 is a lot of money.
Oh, it's keen, Unc. And the chief even let me keep the best part of the car.
You know, kind of a little souvenir. Something to remember it by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, everybody's happy. And the house is quiet again. Oh, what's that?
The horn. That's the part of the car I kept. Every hour I can remember my first automobile.
What do you mean, every hour?
I hooked it up to the electric clock. See? 8 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness. Good night, folks.
Great Gildersleeve is played by Willard Waterman. The show is written by Paul West, John Elliott, and Andy White, and is partially transcribed. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Mary Lee Robb, Lillian Randolph, Ken Christie, Earl Ross, and Dick LeGrand. This is John Heaston saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Be sure to listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
You can help your country and help yourself by investing your money in United States defense bonds. There's no safer investment, no more convenient way for you to save, no easier way for you to help your country. Buy United States savings bonds regularly. If you're on a payroll, use the payroll savings plan where you work. If you're self-employed, use the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Remember, defense is your job, too. So help your country and help yourself. Buy U.S. defense bonds regularly.
"74 years ago, September 5th, 1951, The Great Gildersleeve on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. The Gildersleeve was a spin-off of Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Speaking of which, let's check in not in Summerfield, in Wistful Vista in a moment.
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
A person-to-person expression of international goodwill. That's the way many prominent people, including President Truman and General Eisenhower, have described CARE, the agency that sends needed food packages overseas. CARE offers food and clothing packages which provide more per dollar than individuals can send any other way. Each food package is designed to supplement the rations of a family of 4 for 1 month. Orders placed in the United States are air-mailed to designated countries, and deliveries are made from local CARE warehouses. If you'd like to order a CARE package, just send $10 to CARE, New York. Give your name and address and specify to whom you're sending the package. On delivery, you receive a signed receipt.
And as mentioned, let's head to Wistful Vista, 79 Wistful Vista to be precise, and see what's going on in the household of Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
It's time for Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Sundays through Thursdays, NBC brings you Fibber, McGee, and Molly transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Ralph Goodman and directed by Max Hutto. Fibber and Molly will be with you in a minute. Each of our thousands of GIs stationed in remote areas all over the world has someone back home whose welfare is his chief concern. And when that someone is faced with a problem, her man in uniform is as close as the nearest Red Cross headquarters. It's there at Red Cross that a volunteer social welfare aide receives the call for help. The call that may come from the faraway serviceman or from his family here at home. And it's through the efforts of this same volunteer aide that the problem is solved. A problem that may involve a late allotment, sickness, inadequate housing, or pressing bills to be paid. As a Red Cross volunteer, you can help form an understanding link between the serviceman and his family in time of need. Your Red Cross needs you to help perform these direct personal services for our armed forces. Join the Red Cross Volunteer Social Welfare Aides. Call your Red Cross today. You'll find the number of your local Red Cross office in the telephone directory. Mr. and Mrs. McGee of 79 Wistful Vista took a short trip this weekend to one of the scenic spots of the state, Twin Rock Falls.
They came home late this afternoon to miss the Labor Day traffic, and here they are now, discussing what must have been an interesting trip.
237 gallons, Molly. Think of it.
I have.
237 gallons of water comes tumbling over that Twin Rock Falls every minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine that. 237 gallons of water plunging down through space, smashing against the rocks below. A distance of 318 feet, straight down.
I know, McGee. I was there with you, remember?
Oh, yeah, sure, I know.
The man who conducted the tour gave me the same folder he gave you.
Well, it sure was a wonderful trip.
Just beautiful. Majestic Point was my favorite spot. Goodness, you could see for just miles and miles.
Yep, that tremendous expanse of blue sure reminded me of a very dear friend of ours in a size 44 serge suit named Doc Gamble, whom I wish was right here right now so as I could show him the pictures we took and tell him about that Twin Rock Falls. Can you imagine that? 237 gallons every minute plunging over the...
Oh, no, not again. Come in.
I hope that's Doc, because I'm dying to tell somebody about Twin Rock Falls. That's the prettiest...
Hello, Miss McGee. Hi, Mr. McGee.
Well, hello, Lester. Come on in.
Hi, Les. I'm glad to see you, boy.
Well, thank you, Mr. McGee. I hope I'm not disturbing you folks.
Not at all, Les. Not at all. Our bags are all unpacked and put away anyway. We got a few souvenir snapshots.
Oh, you folks been on a trip too, have you?
Have we been on a trip? Wait till I... 2?
Did you and Sally go somewhere over the weekend?
We sure did, Miss McGee, and I'm glad you asked me because we just had us a dandy time.
I bet you did. But did you ever hear of Twin Rock Falls, the most beautiful spot in the state?
Twin Rock Falls? You mean that big state park way over there on the far side of the state?
That's where we went. Fabulous spot, wasn't it, Molly?
Beautiful, Lester.
Oh, we didn't go anywhere as near as exciting as that. No, ours was just a little trip, just to sort of get away for a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, sir, this place
we just went to a little kind of dude ranch over in Morgan County. We like horses, me and Sally.
Yeah. Well, like I was trying to say, Les, if you want to see something real exciting sometime, Twin Rock Falls, that's the place to go.
Well, nothing really to see where we went. Had a little rodeo up there on Saturday, though. It sort of broke up the day.
Oh? Well, you should have been with us. There was a man with a kind of a streetcar conductor's hat on, see, and he took us on a tour of the falls. There's a big railing all around it, and
Of course, Sally and I, we got in a little riding ourselves, too. Oh, they got a swell trail up there along Chippewanee Creek.
Show him the picture of that railing, kiddo. You know, the one where I make believe I'm falling over the edge?
You mean the time your foot slipped and the guy just caught you before you...
Yeah, that's the one. I was horsing around up there, Les, and Molly snapped the picture while I was...
we got some dandy pictures, too. I should have brought them over.
Oh, that's okay. This Twin Rock Falls, Les...
It must be a beautiful place. I tell you, I'll run go get those pictures for you. There's a real cute one of Sally feeding a lump of sugar to a colt. And there's one of me sitting on a stuffed bucking bronco.
Yeah, but let me tell you about this...
Wait till you see that picture. It's a kill. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but wait.
He said he'd be back, McGee.
Back for what? Be back to beat our ears off about a stupid trip he took to a dad-dreaded dull dude ranch while I'm busting with interesting information about Twin Rock Falls?
Well, I suppose he and Sally enjoyed
What a spot, Molly. Just think of it. 237 gallons of water every minute comes over them falls.
I know. I was there. I'm getting a little...
237 gallons, plunging down through space, smashing against the rocks below, a distance of 318 feet.
Come in.
Who rang? The doorbell ring?
No, but somebody better come in soon for you to tell this to. My ears are starting to ring.
There's more fun with the McGees shortly. If you're of teenage or up, a loyal American, male or female, your country needs you in the Civilian Ground Observer Corps. You've heard the radio broadcasts, seen the television pictures, you know the facts. You know what a single H-bomb dropped in any metropolitan area could do. And today's long-range bombers have made intercontinental war possible. Enemy planes based on the other side of the world could reach the United States in a matter of hours. Radar can help detect them, but there are dangerous gaps through which low-flying planes can penetrate without detection. To fill out our detection system, civilian personnel is needed, particularly along the east and west coasts and in the northern states. Skywatching is not a game, it's a necessary precaution. The Ground Observer Corps is now operating on a 24-hour-a-day basis and needs at least 200,000 volunteers to contribute a few hours of their spare time to this vital work. Will you volunteer? Get in touch with your local Civilian Defense Center at once.
don't know how glad I am to see you, Wimp, old boy, old boy, old boy. Come in, come in, come in, come in.
Well, thank you. I just...
Do sit down, Mr. Wimple.
Yeah.
Here, let me take your straw hat and umbrella.
My, it's nice to get a warm welcome like this. So many people just say, oh, Wimple.
Believe me, it's a real pleasure to see a nice, quiet, polite type guy like you, Wimp, after a noisy, boring character like that Les Nelson next door.
Oh? I always thought Lester was rather...
Let me ask you something, Wimp. How would you feel about a guy that when you're trying to tell him about a fascinating experience you had, this guy keeps butting in, just horning in all the time with some dull yarn of his own?
Oh, I think that's just terrible.
Right.
Extremely uncouth.
Betcha.
I always listen politely to other people's experiences, and I feel that if one has the least trace of common politeness in one will never interrupt while another is talking.
He's your man, McGee.
Yes, sir. A guy that's a good listener will always have a lot of friends, Wimp.
Right you are. That's why you have so many friends, Mr. McGee.
Me?
Him.
And that's why I rushed over here to tell you what happened to me this afternoon at the airport.
Huh? You? Yeah, but I mean,
I rode a jet airplane.
What? A jet?
I never dreamed when I went out to watch the planes come in that an old schoolmate of mine was now a colonel in the Air Force and that he would say, Wallace, hop in. We blasted off at 0200 and headed right out.
I think I'll go make a pot of coffee. I thought that Wimple would never go home. My gosh, what's so fabulous about riding in a jet plane?
Well, I think that's a pretty exciting experience.
Lots of people ride jet planes every day of their life. And did he fly over Twin Falls in that plane? No.
No, they just...
Did he stand at the brink of Twin Falls and watch 237 gallons of water go over there every minute, plunging through space, smashing on the rocks below, a distance of 318 feet to the...
Oh, McGee, look. Look who's getting out of his car out in front.
Huh?
Dr. Gamble.
Good old Doc. He's the guy I've been waiting for. Hi, Docky, old boy, old boy, old boy. Come in, come in, come in.
Hi, McGee. I'm glad to see you, son. How was the trip?
Just great, Doc, just great.
Sit down, Doctor. McGee's dying to tell you about it.
And I'm anxious to hear about it. That's why I came over here. I'd like to go there myself sometime. Tell me all about it, son.
You promise you won't interrupt?
Not a word, except maybe an occasional wow. You got snapshots there, too? Let's see them.
Oh, this is the moment we've been waiting for.
Yep. Hand me the snapshots, will you, Molly? Thanks. Now, I'll start with this one. On top of the falls. You see us there, Doc?
Wow.
That's where we were. Way up on top of that cliff. Right on the edge of the falls.
Great.
I was standing...
way up there where it looks tremendous.
I'll get the phone. You go ahead, McGee.
It is tremendous, Doc. We took the guided tour, you see. I got the statistics right here in this folder. And you won't believe this, but every single minute there's 237 gallons of water goes over that falls, plunging into space, smashing down on the rocks below, a distance of 318 feet to the... Who is it, Molly? If it's for me, tell him I'm...
It isn't for you, dearie.
Good. Well, as I was saying, Doc, 318...
It's for Dr. Gamble.
Oh, for the...
The Ritz Vista Hotel, Doctor. Case of the mumps. Want you to come right over.
Don't they have a resident physician?
That's who it is. Says he feels awful.
Well, tell him to go to bed. I'll be right over. Oh, I'm sorry about this, McGee. I did want to hear all about your... McGee? Where'd he go?
I don't know. He just gathered up the pictures and walked out the door. McGee! McGee!
And the very first one I thought about when we come back from this weekend trip was you. I brought the pictures over so as I could tell you all about it. You do want to hear this story, don't you?
Oh, sure, Mr. McGee. I love stories.
Good.
And nobody can tell stories as good as you, I betcha.
Yeah.
Where is this wonderful, exciting place you and Miss McGee went to?
Twin Rock Falls, Teeny. It's the greatest...
Twin Rock Falls?
Mm-hmm.
You mean that great big falls where the water goes plunging into space at the rate of 237 gallons every minute, smashing down on the rocks below, a distance of 318 feet?
Yeah, and that's the place. You mean...
My daddy took me there one time. You wait here, and I'll get our picture album. I got a wonderful shot of my daddy leaning over the railing like he's about to fall over.
We'll We'll say goodnight to Fibber and Molly in a moment. This is John Wald with a word for you ladies. Ever stop to think what mornings were like before radio? Getting the kids off to school, cleaning up breakfast dishes, and then the routine of household chores. Pretty monotonous, you'll agree, before radio came along to brighten the morning hours with fine variety entertainment. Entertainment like Strike It Rich, the quiz show with a heart, which you'll hear tomorrow and every weekday morning on NBC. Warren Hull is the genial ambassador of goodwill on Strike It Rich, and you'll enjoy each minute of it. And you know, that's just one of the exciting shows in store tomorrow. There's also The Phrase That Pays, The Bob Smith Show, Second Chance, and many others. It's a lineup guaranteed to make you smile your way through the morning hours. And you'll want to spend your afternoons in the company of NBC's fine dramatic serials, Just Plain Bill, Stella Dallas, Young Widder Brown, and many others. For a day you're sure to enjoy, stay with NBC Radio.
I'm sure glad we got off the highways before that Labor Day crowd started coming home, Molly.
So am I.
It says here in the paper that enough cars are on the new freeway this weekend to reach from one county line to the other in a solid row, bumper to bumper, 3 lanes wide.
Think of that.
And here's a picture to prove it. Look at that. Them cars haven't moved since Friday night.
Good. Say, you know, nobody gets hurt that way.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, all.
Fibber, McGee, and Molly is an NBC Radio Network production transcribed, with Bill Thompson as Mr. Wimple, Arthur Q. Bryan as Dr. Gamble, and Robert Easton as Les. Oh, going to be home Labor Day? Good, so are Mr. and Mrs. McGee, and a friend of theirs named Gregory. We think you'll find Gregory a captivating character, and we hope you'll be with us again tomorrow night for Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
71 years ago, September 5th, 1954, Fibber, McGee, and Molly on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. We'll get to dramas, westerns tomorrow, and we'll even hear way west. We'll hear from Tarzan of the Jungle, too. And we'll hear from Fibber and Molly as well. Thanks for being with us on this Friday, Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.